Some Forbes residents have been given the all clear to return to their homes after major flooding eased in the New South Wales Central West. The Lachlan River was expected to peak overnight just below levels last seen in the 2016 floods, sparing homes from inundation.
After an anxious few days for the community of Forbes, it appears the worst has been avoided. Neighbours celebrated in the streets, residents kayaked in their front yards and children frolicked in floodwaters as it became clear the damage from 2016 wouldn't be replicated this time around.
Yeah, not at work. Got to be heavy.
SES crews had prepared for the worst case scenario. Volunteers came from units across New South Wales to fill more than 30,000 sandbags and keep an eye out for homes cut off by flooding or wildlife in need of rescue.
We've got crews from everywhere. It's fantastic. We've got crews from down in Hunters Hill and Blacktown out on the river today doing some reconnaissance, just checking local properties. We've got crews from absolutely everywhere. A lot of Central West volunteers have stood up, given up their week to give the community here a hand. No, it's a fantastic show of support. Country communities come together in these sorts of times.
An evacuation order was issued for more than 800 homes in low-lying parts of Forbes on Tuesday. It's understood the vast majority of property owners did decide to stay behind.
Yeah, this is not their first rodeo. The Forbes community are very resilient. A lot of those people have experienced floods pretty much every 5 years since they've been living here, so many of them know where the water's going to go.
The Lachlan River was initially expected to peak at 10.65 metres, but slow-moving water saw that forecast downgraded by the Bureau of Meteorology. By Wednesday afternoon, a formal all-clear was issued for parts of Forbes, allowing residents to return home in the town's north, west and CBD. The Emergency Services Minister full of praise for the community after no further flood rescues were required for anyone daring to defy authorities' warnings.
It's been a long time since I've been able to compliment the people of New South Wales, particularly those that live in those flood-affected areas, for not doing the wrong thing when it comes to crossing flood waters. That reflects the maturity, and it shows to me that the message from the SES and the police and the Premier and I is getting through.
Claire Todd-Hunter, Sky News, Forbes.